Hey everyone, today we are doing a hamstring flexibility sequence. It's really going to help if you have tighter hamstrings or maybe if you work out a lot or a runner. It would really help open up and make those thighs more flexible. So we're actually going to start by standing up. So let's get on the feet and meet me at the top of the mat. We're going to start today by inhaling the arms up to our tall mountain. Deep inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring those arms down and around and sit into our chair pose. Inhale back up. Bring those arms up. And exhale, go ahead, sit back down into that chair pose, making sure that your knees don't pass your toes and that you're engaging the glutes as you sit back into that chair. Inhale back up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Maybe sweep those arms down and around to engage the shoulders. Inhale back up. And exhale, last one. This time, bring those arms down and around and back up. And inhale, bring it back up. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the right knee to the chest. Finding your balance. And exhale. It doesn't need to go too high, just warming up the legs. Inhale, let's bring up the left leg. And exhale. Put that leg down. Go ahead and do alternating sides, bringing the knee to the chest at your own breathing pace. A couple of times each side. Finding that center balance, whether that's on the wall in front of you or at a spot on the ground. Inhaling as you bring that leg up. Exhaling as you slow, nice and controlled, bring that foot back down to the ground. Last time each side. And exhale. Bring that foot back down to the ground. And we'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit back down into that chair. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Soften those knees as you bring the hands down towards the feet. Or an inhale, halfway lift. Reach yourself up parallel to the ground. Exhale, bring the hands down. And we'll keep the right foot forward, left leg back. Low crescent lunge. And exhale, meet the feet back together into our plank position, shoulders over wrists. Inhale and exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale for the up dog or a cobra. And exhale. We're going to step that left foot forward this time, alternating legs, into that low crescent lunge. And then exhale, meet the feet, top of the mat, forward fold. And then inhale back up to that tall mountain. And this time we'll start with the left leg. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sit back into the chair. And on your next exhale, soften the knees as you come down for a forward fold. And this time we'll keep the left foot forward. We'll bring the right foot back into our low crescent lunge, making sure that our knee is in line with our ankle. Exhale, tall plank, shoulders over wrists. And exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, we'll step the right foot forward, left foot back into that low crescent lunge. And next inhale, forward fold, meet the feet, top of the mat. And next inhale, go ahead. Bring yourself up into a tall mountain. And exhale, forward fold, back down. Softening those knees on your way down. we'll go through some halfway lifts. So we're going to inhale, bring our back flat, parallel with the ground. Exhale, fall deeper into that forward fold. Really take your time here to really work out those hamstrings. And inhale, halfway lift. And this time we're going to take our right foot over our left, twisting the legs. And exhale, fall deeper into that forward fold. It's okay if you're a little tight and you need a block or something to bring the earth closer to you. That's completely okay. And inhale, bring it back to that halfway lift with the legs unwinded. And exhale, down into that forward fold. Next, inhale, back up, parallel with the ground. Step the left foot over the right. And exhale, come into that deeper forward fold with the legs twisted. And inhale, halfway lift, unwind the legs, and slowly inchworm the feet back into our down dog. When you find your down dog, go ahead and pull out those feet. Give yourself a moment to breathe. And from here, we're going to go ahead and step our right foot forward, left foot back. You're going to turn your back left foot parallel to the back of the mat, lengthening out that right leg, and you're slowly going to take your right hand on the inner part of the thigh, open up the left arm for our triangle pose. You can always go ahead and grab the ground if you need to, hold the shin, or even the thigh. If you lock out that front leg a little bit, you can always put a little bend in it. Exhale, go ahead, bring that up, tall, bring in that right foot parallel to the side of the mat. We're going to inhale the arms up, and exhale, wide-legged forward fold, reaching for the wall in front of you, and then slowly coming down and grabbing the ground. Breathing through this pose. And exhale. We're going to go ahead and turn out that right foot just a little bit and transition ourselves into a side lunge. So keeping that left foot down, you're just going to transition and scoot the glutes back towards the wall. You're going to still grab the ground. And on your next exhale, you're going to go ahead and bring the right knee down to the ground, keeping the left leg out into our gate pose. Open up, point that toe towards the back of the mat, or if that's a little uncomfortable, you can always make it parallel to the back of the mat. And then we're just going to go ahead and plant our right hand onto the ground, open up with our left arm. Try not to lean your head on your shoulders. Keep it nice and lifted. And exhale. Go ahead. Keep that right knee on the mat. And then just go ahead and transition your foot forward towards the top of the mat. And if you feel like your knee is a little bit uncomfortable, you can always place a pillow or even fold your mat so that you can release any of the pain that may be in that right knee. And then from here, you're going to lengthen out the left leg, flex the left foot, and then exhale over the knee after you find your tall posture, and come into our hamstring stretch or half splits. The key is not to round the back, but to keep it nice and flat as you reach forward. You want to make sure that your hip is right over the knee and that you're not sitting back. And inhale, walk the hands back closer to you. Bend the left leg and then pop yourself up, bringing the right foot facing towards the top of the mat and the left foot still facing up towards the top of the mat. You're going to inhale up and then exhale, fall into our pyramid pose. And again, if you need that block or some books, you can always place that on the mat to bring the ground closer to you. And inhale, soften that left leg, meet that right foot at the top of the mat. Inhale yourself back up to our tall mountain. Exhale, sit back into the chair. And next exhale, find that forward fold. Slowly inchworm those feet back down to our down dog. And we will do the other side. Give yourself a minute to pedal out those feet. And this time we will bring our left foot forward, right foot back. We're going to lengthen out that left leg. Go ahead and turn that right foot parallel to the back of the mat. Slowly turn yourself up. Place that left hand on the inner part of the left thigh. Bring up the right arm into our triangle pose. If you need to place the hand onto the shin or onto the thigh, that's completely okay. And exhale, go ahead, come up and bring the feet in parallel to the sides of the mat. Inhale the arms up and exhale, go ahead, reach forward and come down into our wide leg forward fold. Don't forget to breathe in through the nose. And exhale, go ahead and bend the left knee. Come to a left side lunge. Keeping those hands planted on the ground. Bringing those glutes back, making sure that that knee isn't passing the toes. And exhale, go ahead and bring yourself down to that left knee. Point out that right foot or keep it parallel to the front of the mat. And then we're just going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat. Bring over the right arm for this gate pose. Remember to not lay our head on our shoulders, but to keep it nice and strong, elongating the neck and the spine. And inhale, bring yourself up to that tall position on the knees, and then just reposition the knees so that your right foot is in front of the hips and that they're squared towards the top of the mat. Flex that right foot, elongate the spine, and then exhale down into our hamstring stretch, reaching those arms forward. Remember to not dip into that left hip. You want to keep yourself nice and centered over the hips. And inhale yourself up. Bring that right foot to the mat. Pop up with the left. And then lengthen the right leg. Bringing that left foot facing towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall deeper into that pyramid pose, reaching the hands forward. Using a block or some books to bring that earth closer to us if we feel a little tight today. And inhale, meet the feet top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale for our tall mountain pose. Reaching those arms up. Couple of deep breaths here. And exhale, forward fold. From here, we're going to work on our standing splits. So we're going to keep a little bit of a bend in our left knee. And we're slowly going to plant our hands to the ground, lift up our right leg, trying to keep the hips squared, and then just bend forward. Try and bring that right leg up without overextending that left leg, making sure to keep that left knee just a little soft. And give yourself a moment to experiment with this pose, whether that's trying to get deeper, or maybe doing it with one hand or no hands. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. And exhale, go ahead, bring that right foot down. And then inhale yourself back up to that tall mountain. Couple of deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're ready, exhale back down to that forward fold. Put a little bend into that right knee. And then slowly lift up the left leg, squaring off the hips, pointing that left toe, and finding your standing splits. Again, get a little creative with this pose. Maybe try and get a little deeper. Maybe using one hand or no hands. And when you're ready, exhale, bring down that left leg, and then slowly bring yourself down to your glutes, and we'll extend the legs for our sitting forward fold. Go ahead and roll back those shoulders, come to a tall posture. We're going to inhale the arms up, and go ahead and cross the arms together. And as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly reach for that wall in front of you, keeping those feet flexed as you reach for the toes, crossing those arms. Trying to keep that back nice and straight so we're not rounding over, keeping a nice long spine. And inhale, up. And from here, we're going to bring in our left foot, bend at the knee. Go ahead and point the right foot, and we'll inhale the arms up. And exhale, go ahead, forward fold towards that right foot. Try and come a little bit deeper this time, keeping that back parallel to the floor. And inhale your way back up. Bring in the right foot, extend the left, bending at that right knee, flexing that left foot. Find that tall posture. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, fall into that left leg forward fold. Find that straight spine, elongate the neck. And inhale, find yourself back up, elongate the legs, and then slowly roll yourself, maybe bringing up those arms to engage the abs. Roll yourself down to the mat by each part of the spine. Roll the hips side to side so that you are evenly placed onto the mat. We're going to bend the right knee, placing the foot onto the mat, and then slowly bring up the left leg. Now, if you're typically really tight in the hamstrings, it's okay to grab a strap, a towel, even a sock if you want to bring that foot closer to you. What we're going to do from here is just grab that left shin, and we're going to inhale, pull it closer to us. Exhale, release it a little bit. Inhale, go ahead and grab that left shin again. Exhale, release it. Maybe even closing the eyes and breathing through this pose. It's okay if you get a little shaky. Inhale, bring that left shin closer to you. Trying to keep that leg extended. And exhale, go ahead and let it fall down to the ground. And we'll switch. Go ahead, bring the left foot to the mat, bending that left knee. Make sure that the hips are fully centered onto the mat. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling, either flexing or pointing that foot, grabbing the back of the right shin, and we're going to inhale, pull that leg closer to us. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull the right leg closer to us. And exhale, let it go. Last time. Inhaling, grabbing the back of that shin. And exhale, go ahead and let that fall down to the ground. And we'll go ahead and extend both legs. Close the eyes, find a comfortable position on the mat. And we'll engage some deeper breathing. In through the nose. Inhaling as we inflate the belly. Exhale, release. Deep inhale, filling the body full of oxygen. And as we exhale, allowing our body just to sink into the mat, allowing our fingers, our legs, and our arms to just fall where it's comfortable. On your next inhale, go ahead and grab a lot of air, and then just try and grab a little bit more at the end. And go ahead and exhale that all away. Allow the hips to sink into the mat. Allow your mind to wander. Relax your face muscles for a little moment to yourself. Let's awaken the body by wiggling our toes and fingers, rolling the hips and the shoulders, bending at our knees and elbows. Deep inhale back to the core, and exhale. Awaken the eyes. Bring the knees to the chest. Rock back and forth and side to side, giving the lower back a little bit of a massage. And then from here, slowly rock back and forth and then up to the top of the mat. And give yourself a big hug of self-love. And exhale. Find yourself back into your easy pose. Roll back your shoulders, tall posture. Inhaling those arms up, reaching towards the sky. And exhale those hands to heart center. I hope that your hamstrings are a lot more relaxed and unwinded, and I hope to see you again next time. Namaste.